Hey there. I figured you'd show up, and I'm glad you did. Let's talk about Dragon's Dogma 2. Specifically, its terrible performance. Apparently, there's some major issues with the game that are primarily CPU bound. Yes, that means even if you buy a GeForce RTX 4080
Super,
it's not going to make a big difference. It didn't for me. I upgraded from the 3080 to the 4080 to get that sweet DLSS 3.5 or whatever it is now. And I noticed only marginally improved frame rate, even though I was able to increase the graphics settings, but then again, that didn't make a big visual difference for me either. I'm going to show you the one trick that works to get better performance out of Dragon's Dogma 2, but you know what?
you're not gonna like it.
Trust me, remember I told you this, remember I said you're not gonna like it. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, and this is your stronghold for rational, reasonable, real gamers. Let's roll the intro.
1.21 gigawatts!
Today's drink of choice is just water, filtered to get rid of all that toxic fluoride. Remember, my friends, fluoride is a
redacted.
I wonder if YouTube's gonna put some little thingy at the bottom trying to correct me. And the coaster here happens to be this anime character. Do you recognize what this anime character is from? Because I don't. I have no idea. I mean, I'm looking at the kanji on the sides. Doesn't really tell me a whole lot. But you know what? I like it because I got it from a friend and coworker. He gave it to me as a gift. He also gave me something else, but oh, I can't show you that. I cannot show you that. Alright, so as I mentioned, there are CPU issues with Dragon's Dogma 2, specifically when you are in town. Bigger towns, bigger problem, smaller towns, smaller problem, but still a problem, is the collision detection for all of the characters in that town. This is heavily bound to the CPU, so even if you upgrade your graphics card, it's going to make little difference for that particular issue. However, there is a solution. Despite the fact that it's been nearly a month with zero help from
Crapcom
on this issue, I have the solution, and as I mentioned before, you're not gonna like it. I need a drink of water before I do this, because you're all gonna hate me and hit the thumbs down button. Let's make some room here. Here's the solution, my friends. You ready for this? You just upgrade your CPU to the best thing you can afford. You then upgrade to the best RAM you can afford. In this case, my CPU is the Core i7 14700K Intel, obviously. I got myself some G-Skill Trident DDR5 7200 RAM, boom. And then, of course, I also had to upgrade my motherboard to get all this stuff to work because my previous motherboard wasn't good for this and wasn't good for this. Now we can put all these little props away. Actually, we'll just set them right there. And now you can hit the thumbs down button and leave a comment down below how much you hated my solution. But honestly, guys, I went from FPS in town in the 30s to maybe mid 40s, maybe sometimes into the 50s. I went from that, constantly seeing mid 30 FPS to 70 plus FPS, even in the big city, 70 plus. This, my friends, right here, unfortunately, was the only solution I could find. Yes, setting your CPU affinity for the application to high does help a little, but you're only gonna get maybe, 3 to 7 extra frames. That's what I got, roughly speaking. But you do all this, you pay, $1,800 with tax included and all, and hey, you're good to go. You're getting those good frames in Dragon's Dogma 2. You could also wait and hope for a solution from
Crapcom.
But honestly, it's been a while with absolutely no help whatsoever. So I don't have high hopes for
Crapcom
coming to the rescue anytime soon. So what'd you guys think of my solution? Are you hitting that thumbs down button right now? Whether you hit thumbs up or down, leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell icon, and if you haven't already, consider joining the channel, becoming a member, just like Super Real Gamers, Drunken Dwarf, GOTCXX in Vulpus Persona, and Real Gamer Fornelius Nolan. They're members.
Why aren't you?
And you know what? All of that hardware helps me to play Magician at an even higher frame rate. Well, actually, I don't think it does. I think it just plays at 60 on all the emulators. Well, anyway, it's a really good game. Play it if you haven't already. It's the best game ever. And we can't forget the showing of my cyberpunk sci-fi novel, New Tokyo, set in a city above a city in the year 2117. Forcibly retired Sergeant Jacob Rayburn is thrust into a situation with dire and peril. You know, all the standard stuff. It's got action, it's got car chase scenes, it's got shooting, it's got technology, it's got brain chips, it's got all sorts of cool stuff. It's got a hot chick in it, guys. Check it out. Hot chick. Come on, hot chicks. Stellar Blade fans, I know you like hot chicks. Pick it up on Amazon.
Available on paperback, Kindle, and Kindle Unlimited.
Thank you so much for watching, and as always, for Fox's sake, stay real, keep playing, and never forget, yesterday's tomorrow is today's today.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?